Okay, now we're back.
Is everyone here?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay, I'll go talk about everyone. Is it recording?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, Brandon, I thought that your invitational speech was very informative, talking about macronutrients, and I liked how you did all the calculations out in front of us, like using your own weight, so that I could see, like, if I were to use my weight, how much carbohydrates, protein, all that I should consume for like my specific goals. So I thought that was really cool, especially because we're all like interested in health. So that was nice. I guess if you were to do one thing better, it would just be to talk more about how it would like impact, the younger generation positively, because everyone was kind of like talking about how that could negatively impact, young girls and boys by becoming too obsessed with like calculating their macronutrients. So I think if you just had maybe some more like backup support to why that would be a good thing, then it would be just like more effective. But I thought it was really informative, so that was good. Jolene, I thought yours was really good as well. Like, we talked about that a lot in my nutrition class last year, just like about how obesity isn't just, related to diet and exercise, and there's genetics, and there's like mental factors and all that. And I think that's like a really important concept to address, just because so many people think it's just the person's fault, and it kind of creates like a bad stigma, I think, for people that are overweight, and that can be just as challenging as people that are struggling with like anorexia or bulimia. Leslie, I thought yours was really good. I've like struggled before with trying to figure out if I should apply ice or heat when I'm like having injuries, because I think heat makes it easier for me to move, just like mobility wise, but then I never know if it's right or wrong because of like inflammation. So I thought that was cool that you talked about like the benefits and like the pros and cons between the two of them. And yeah, that's about it. But everyone did good.
I'll go next. So I'm gonna start with Leslie. I really liked that your topic was too precise, because I'm like the opposite of Sheila, in that I thought ice was the answer to everything. I was like, anytime something hurts, just put ice on it. And I really liked how you answered the question so well about the specifics of it. Like dealing with inflammation. Do you want to like add heat or make it worse, or yeah. So you answered my question was really good. I think you handled it really well. Quite honestly, I just really liked it because it was such a to everyone right now. With all this working on being fit. Michaela, I loved your vision part of your presentation. Take the styles. Which is for it itself. Because like everybody's had like the same power it, but yours fit with more natural, especially about specific one that like cleaning and on the yes, probably. I was like, sick. I'm like, well, Tylenol.
Yeah.
So that was really. I didn't even oil. Pull up with like any like bad, but I can't. Yeah, Brandon. I like to, I like that you played the calculation. You had just stood up there and like talked about like eat this person would take this much, and you do it this way, and this is how you calculate it. I wouldn't have followed it at all, like not in the slightest. So the fact that you're like, okay, I'm taking this complex topic, but now I'm going to like simplify and explain it to you, it made it a lot better. The only thing is use like a lot, which I only notice because I do it a lot.
Yeah.
So something that I'm very aware of because it's been pointed out to me. Yeah, but I don't know. I really liked everyone's because they were so important and like useful, which I know we all said on the last review of each other's speeches. But yeah, perhaps that's for picking good topics.
I'll go. I'll start off with you, Jolene. I really liked yours because you did. I agree with Michaela. You did encompass everything about obesity, not just the whole stereotype of obesity is like fat people that are lazy and this and that. You did talk about how it has to do with genetics and you did talk to us about how diet and exercise does influence these things and all that. I really liked, and then you looked really comfortable speaking. Like you knew what you were talking about. So that was really good. Michaela, I really liked your essential oils presentation. I think it's something new. Like it's something I never thought I would use, but like after seeing your presentation, I'm like, huh, maybe it could work, for me maybe. And I really liked how you had them with you and you actually passed them around and like you had us like smell them and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool because I would have never imagined like they would smell the way they did. Because I mean, even like the tropical one, it was still like super strong, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys did really good on that. And
Thanks.
your PowerPoint too, Michaela, it was very like concise. It didn't have like too much info on it, so you were mainly just speaking on like the whole thing. And then Brandon, for yours, like Michaela said, it was really informative. It was actually really cool. And I was able to follow it because of all like I mean, we're all like health majors, so it's like interesting to us. And it was good seeing you write it all out because like Jolene said, I would not be able to just by you speaking and telling me, oh well, you have to divide this or multiply this. I wouldn't have like really like been able to follow it or would have been able to actually like do my own calculations. So I thought that was really good. And the only thing I would say is that sometimes it's too much detail. But I mean, it's good, but you don't gotta tell us some stuff, like we don't gotta know some stuff. But other than that, it was really good. Like, also you do know, like it's like you know what you're talking about, really good. Like I wouldn't go up against you saying like going be like, no, you're wrong, because I can tell that you know what you're talking about. I mean, obviously you do it on like pretty frequently because of all your competing and stuff. So I would trust you on that.
Thank you.
Definitely a credible source.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I was like taking notes.
Okay, wait, am I up?
Yeah.
Yep, you're up.
Okay, sorry, this is motorcycle. Okay, so Leslie, start with you. I actually did really like the whole like ice pack and like like ice and heat sort of thing, because like as much as like I like usually know about that sort of stuff, I also like like overexert myself, or like if I go to practice and like after practice, like some people said like, oh yeah, you need to like ice it for like this long and then do heat and then like I think that was personally decently informative, especially like line like what I do myself. Yeah, like I didn't really think wrong So you presented, like, you even like gave that example. Like, you know what you're talking about in that sense. I mean, like you're really going into that specifically. So I would hope so anyway. Like,
Thanks.
yeah. Okay. Your essential oil thing. That was like totally new information for me to take in because I don't exactly use essential oils, know anything about them, and like at first when you put them on the counter, they kind of reminded me of like those little things people put in their like little things for vapes, like the juice.
Vapes.
Like, I was like, damn, that's a lot. I don't vape, but like that's what it reminded me of, and I was like, oh, okay. But no, like it actually had like some pretty interesting. A little bit made me consider like trying it out just a little bit to see if like it would be effective or not. Like you're talking about like that like calming or stuff, or like just like helps you out with like all these little things. So like I don't know, like kind of like spoke persuasively. Is that how you want to put it? Like
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like when it came to your like your physical speech itself, like I don't know, just I think it's good. There wasn't really anything like distracting that you did. I mean, like every now and then your hand just would go like this. Like it was like smooth enough to like go with the conversation, you know. Like I think it's good. See, I'm still drawing blanks. But oh shoot, wait, wait, Jolene, Jolene, wait, I'm sorry, wait, which one did you cover again? I'm just forgetting. I just had it in my like lined up in my
I
head.
had obesity.
I'm sorry.
I had obesity.
Oh yeah, duh. Obesity, yeah. That's like another thing that like I'm sure like all our topics were like good with each other because like, we're all health majors essentially, like and everything. We're all going in the same direction. It really goes along with like I was really interested in that because that goes along with like what I do with my clients and everything too. Because like some of them are decently obese and like they need to like work on their stuff too and like stop making excuses in a sense. Like, but I like how you're talking about the whole thing like with like different people, some things about like genetics and like you can't help it or something like that, but like really kind of like an excuse, like air quotes. But yeah, you had some like good like background to it in your little thing. Yeah. But yeah, I think you presented it really well. Like every now and then you do go just a little bit quiet. Like obviously, like it's a smaller room, like so like that's like totally important. Like, those functional things aren't really, for our class. Wait, yeah, that's good. No, you didn't get to present, right?
No.
Did you watch anyone's? Like, do you have feedback for anyone?
I did watch some of it. From what I saw, I watched Leslie's. I thought yours was really interesting on showing like the how to like warm up, and I didn't really watch the whole thing. Like I watched parts and bits of him. That was like how you warm up and like the I guess like what you would think of warming up is. I thought it was really interesting. And then I didn't get to see Jolene's. but I did see your Michaela's with the essential oils. I thought that one was really interesting, like showing us like what we can use instead of like other medication, and something to like relieve the pain that oils can be used. And I thought it was really interesting. But that's about it. I didn't really see Brandon's and Julian's.
Great.
All right, so for the project proposal tonight,
Let me end this and then
what? Oh, should we end this first?